Alright folks, going to show you today our new upgrades to the .com here. In case you all didn't know, we actually had the engine, the previous engine I had, go out on it. Ended up freezing up a bearing, rod went, pretty catastrophic engine failure. Thankfully I was really close to the boat ramp when it happened. I was able to get back. But ended up getting a new engine for it. It's quite an upgrade for me, but we've had some problems. So we went from a 90 horsepower two-stroke Mercury, it was a 1989 model. We've stepped up to a much newer Suzuki 115 four-stroke. And the engine came with a warranty. It had been broken in, just a few hours on it, and it was beautiful engine, but in shipment it sustained a lot of damage. So we've been dealing with all of that, going in back and forth with claims, etc. But I want to show you what's going on here. So here is the new engine. Now it's broken down a little bit. The cowls on it were heavily damaged in shipment, so I had to take all those off, send them in for repainting the lower cowls, all of that good stuff. Got a new skeg on the bottom. I went ahead and put a stainless steel skeg on it. Really pretty, sharpened it up quite a bit. But ended up this side took the most amount of impact, and what happened was the voltage regulator sits here, and it ended up cracking it in the middle there. So I'm waiting for a new voltage regulator. Got it out. Need to clean up a little bit for a new gasket. Everything's unplugged, disconnected, ready for that. And I decided one other thing that kind of turned into was a lot of Suzuki owners complain about this problem. Right down here there's a plug, and it looks just like this plug. It sits right here. Problem is this is aluminum housing. This is a steel plug they put in there. Creates heavy corrosion over time. So I decided to go ahead and get it on out, and I've got a new aluminum gold plated plug coming in to put back into here, so we'll be good to go. I went ahead and did all the, even though it only had a few hours on it, I decided to go ahead and do everything. I did the water pump. Didn't need it when I got in there. It was good and clean, but I did it anyway. Water pump, all the anodes, fuel filter, new spark plugs. Trying to think of what else I did. There's a bunch of different odds and ends, but I can't think of it all right now. Oh yeah, new thermostat up here, changed the oil, changed the gear lube. It was all beautiful. You could tell it's barely been used, but went ahead and did it anyway. And in the meantime of doing everything, I lost my plug that goes into here. I got another one on order. Cannot find that thing anywhere. Did some revamping down here, new motor supports. The other thing that was heavily damaged was the control. It was a new control system, and the whole plastic cover on here was broken and destroyed, so I'm waiting on it. But it's been kind of nice because I'll show you here what's going on. My old controller used to set out here, so it was over here. Well, as you walk by here, that was kind of a pain, and the trim switch was out here, and you bumped the trim. Now I moved it over here onto this side. Trim switch is over here, and I'm not having to worry about that anymore. So pretty tickled with that. Installed the control kill switch, RPM gauge is up here, and put one of these little knobs on the steering wheel. Redid some stuff there, redid all the wiring, cleaned the fuel tank out, everything in there. For those that don't know, I upgraded to an iPilot on my trolling motor. Dual battery with selector switch. Allows me to run a day or even 2 days back to back without having to worry about dead trolling motor battery. That's really about it. Of course, we got a new rod rack. I installed a fuel filter water separator on there. Figured that would be a good thing to do. And so my cowls are supposed to come back from the paint shop sometime. Should go pick them up on Monday. And my parts, I got to put new decals on it, of course. All my other parts are to come in Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm supposed to get this little plug come in on Tuesday. This comes in on Tuesday. We should be pretty much back up in shape. This comes in Tuesday. We should be back up in shape and ready to go at Saturday. And hopefully by next weekend we are back on the water and ready to do some trips again. So be sure and check us out, book a trip. Coming up into the fall, conditions are improving a lot, and fishing should pick up. Well, good morning everybody. We're out here on Chickamauga Lake, September the 2nd, 2016. I haven't been out here in months. We're gonna go out here and do a little scouting. Just got outfitted with my new motor, Suzuki 115, and we are looking forward to seeing if we can pull up any fish. We'll keep in tune. Alright, folks, we're not gonna get skunked today. It ain't a big one, but it's a cat. I'm pretty excited about it. Nice little kid. It is. Just a little fella. We didn't get skunked. We got terrible conditions today. It's just extremely windy. And water's still very warm. About 83, 84 degrees still. But we're gonna just keep at it. Definitely the biggest one of the day. Nothing giant, but boy is it nice to see. I couldn't even do anything with it. Oh yeah, feel the power. I think it's as big as I thought it was.